Hey, what's up? Tyler here with Tarver Academy, and today we are learning about two-step equations. So here's an example problem. I want you to work it and then we'll work it together. So give it a shot. We've got 5 plus 14a equals 9a minus 5. So give it a shot and now let's work it together. Okay. I'm sorry, I was trying to breathe and everything didn't work. So what our goal here is to get the a, the variable, it could be a, it could be x, it could be any letter of the alphabet. We're trying to get it by itself equals a number. So we're trying to isolate that to figure out what does a represent, okay? What does a equal, all right? Here's the trick. Usually I like to start with the regular numbers. So we're gonna start with our regular numbers, which means that they don't have a variable attached to them. And we're trying to go across the equal sign. So almost picture it like there's a fence on the equal sign and you're trying to go from one side to the other. All your numbers want to end up on one side and all your letters of the alphabet and hit up on the other, which are all your A's, okay? So I always say go from the lowest and get it over to the larger side, okay? So for instance, we've got a -5. What is the opposite of minusing 5? Plus 5. If you're going to get rid of it, we know that we got to do the opposite because what is -5 plus 5? It's 0, so that allows it to cancel out on that side. And then you look over here, you can't just get rid of stuff. If you do it to one side of the equal sign, you have to do it to the other. So 5 plus 5 is 10. Now I'm bringing everything else down. So we've got positive 14a equals 9a. Now, I've got to get my a's to the other side. I told you guys that I like to get that, the lower one, to the other side, but then that would give me 0 over here, which is fine. It's just going to add another step. So I'm going to go ahead and subtract to get my a's over here. So I've got to get rid of what's with the a, which is 14. So I'm subtracting 14a to the other side. I'm always going to do the opposite of whatever it is to get it to the other side of the equal sign. Positive 14a minus 14a is 0. So this cancels out. That's why we did it. I'm bringing my 10 down, bringing my equal sign down. And then what is 9a minus 14a? It's -5a. Now, my last step, I've got to get rid of my -5. Where most people mess up, if you had 15 over here, this is where you messed up because that's not the right answer. You've got to do the opposite. Yes, a lot of people want to just add 5 and get rid of it like we did up here. The difference is you have to do the opposite of what is happening in the equation. So it's -5 times a. What is the opposite of multiplication, of times? Divide. So I have to divide both sides by -5. So that's how I get rid of it. I can't just add 5 and get rid of it. That doesn't work that way because it's not being subtracted, it's being multiplied. So divide that, that's going to be 1, so it'll get rid of it, so we're left with a. And then 10 divided by -5 is -2 equals a. And that's your equation. You can always check it by plugging -2 in there, and then work the original equations and see if it equals the same thing. So there you go. Congrats, you just learned two-step equations. Y'all be good. Subscribe. Hey, what's up? If that helped at all, please subscribe to this channel. It's free, costs nothing. Just click the little red subscribe button unless they change the color. Just gonna wait right here. Look at this lighting. Oh, wow.